Hello, I'm Florence John Duo and welcome to Olsem Wanem. In this week's episode, we placed a spotlight on honey and spice production in PNG, specifically from the Highlands region. MTV's Lay Bureau Chief Scott Wider with these stories. First up, beekeeping in the Eastern Highlands Province.
Side of beekeeping, we go back in long 1974, 73, 74. Time school mangi yet na go kam lo goroka sek na mi lukim all samla line blow yumi we all put him desla white bilas overall na put him be veil and tap na oli go walk na tinti lo kam lo school ya no you know desla sami names have distracting me so mi say sanab na watch lo all desla line all say walk. He go na then I don't know. After so many years, we ended up looking after bees myself. I work inside long Eastern Highlands. Formerly, I was the provincial beekeeping coordinator for Eastern Highlands, which we work one of maybe 2 or 3 other guys that side beekeeping, look out in bees, and me plata sole, lo country. Olsem, so me place I provide him advice, technical advice when I'm at Wanem provinces only like Nukua'lofa beekeeping, and me place I provide him.
Around 1976, all New Zealand funded project Wanem Bougainville PNG government. I've been kirapim desla promoting work honeybee inside the Highlands, especially the Gorokana, Western Highlands. Na at the time work run good pla. I've been got about 500 plus farmers, 6,000 hives. So around 80s, we've been producing about 100 tons, 120 tons. Now, sample have been exporting to Europe.
Eastern Highlands, it's the hub of beekeeping. We probably have about 3,000 to 4,000 beehives. From that, we producing 30, 40 tons. That's all. And just for information's sake, about 200 tons is being consumed in the country. So 30, 40 tons we produce. You know, it's anybody's case where the other balance will come in. So it's all like import of honey. So potential production very huge, but then people only enough only look out to me. And basically, bulk of the beekeepers are those guys who are illiterate, grassroots farmers, house line, so they're into beekeeping.
This year I'm first harvest blooming. Na mi hamamas for first time. There's a legal project where now you look in idea. Close to me working on 18,000 kina. I'm legally have to 18,000 kina. And at time me looking this la, meeting as an appeal blooming or nalpla man in Sela Papua New Guinea. Must go na look out and be. Because M by helping me straight. September, October, November, me looking honey and start look come inside. Because there's a time of flowering, Christmas period or same. So time I come also, me looking at December straight and honey occurred the seal. Me been demonstrating me one kind of me come walking me kiss him, put him inside one machine or call him extractor, honey extractor, and then me rush him over the honey, me put him inside the bucket containers, and then me carry him go New Guinea fruit. That's where market plan blessed up. So me gonna me sell him and mix him money.
Honey industry and one cottage industry where any member of the society can participate, and one very, very important industry where M can bring him some income come down low, some lowest level, some online no survey, online no experience low work or them all can participate low legally beginning going up low big man Mary. And one big industry where PNG no tap in longan because price blow honey is very high. Suppose you manage him good, all hives blow you, now you look out him good, and by bringing good sustainable income, you come inside the family, and also by helping law, also in other words, all bees all very important lo crop pollination. So we can help inside lo pollinating all crops, but at the same time bring him income. Now, it's the industry I'm stop long time long PNG, especially lo Eastern Highlands. Now we got Highlands Honey Company before, but progressive leadership become all no pay enough attention we can talk. The industry law development where we can go to export level.
There was a guy from Singapore. And he came to asking me one time and talk, we can see one container of honey per month. Can you supply me? So, every time I'm told him, me talk no, we cannot continue on the conversation because we didn't have the potential. We didn't have the hives. Demand for honey is very, very high. 600 tons.
Mibla is selling 40 tons lo Germany. Na best quality award lo well you mix. On that story, now empowerative lo me and farmer, industry, na quality. Quality training or quality materials must come up lo have na quality honey you must harvest. And one bla work lo me work lo. But come on, Emma support him strong. That's la work la honeybee. Oh, now but something will give more money like me talk finish. Emma no stop yourself. Now you go to Pindako. You go to 1 to 3 store. You go to Best Buys. Honey, I'm stop. Honey lo Eastern Highlands. You can look him lo mountain honey. You can look him lo Highlands honey. You can look him PNG organic honey. Honey blow here.
Honey lo work lo national DL na provincial DL lo Eastern Highlands. All officers blow me bla revive him this bla work. Na work lo kirap big bla because lo efforts blow. Basically, workman mi blagat, technical man mi blagat. Tas all money blow run him this la work lo extension direct funding ino gat. Mi bla supporting Wanem funding blanket inside lo all regular operational funds now only work extension. But all farmer also only like making this la work so work lo kirap kam.
Honeybee or farmer head or is an up leg lower or is an up strong true. Now you look him honey now and stop yourself. And pride, blow farmer, and stop finish. Papa ni guni gaman and work talk lo agriculture. Agriculture and talk lo look or some ono talk lo honeybee. Or talk lo coffee or talk lo cow to work in putting lo stereo cam na jimmy queso. Or talk lo Wanem san in sabe. Honeybee now stop finish yourself. Na gaman supposed to lose more story inside of this land.
You're watching Olsem Wanem. PNG has a variety of spices and the potential for a spice producing industry. However, not much attention is given by authorities to fully utilize this potential. MTV's Lay Bureau Chief Scott Wider with this story.
Niblo mi Sakarayas Ikyo, Niblo Enga. Me been starting spice work since 2001. Because operation office me paya lo again. Me start go long time na me look mas industry like in again now. Me come lo this la place masumawe lo unkai. Na me come lo kirapin spice program again. Me start lo year in 2014. Now 2015, 16, 17, and now I'm 18. So actually, as a main program, I'm establishing more small orders. Awesome, all man like growing, people are trying to provide them seedling law, and I'll seed na also na time only growing, people are going to provide them also more technical advice and support law farm. So since people start lo here, I'm also 2014, you know, kirap good or some, about good because laws and slowly. 2015, 16, also I'm pick up the league. So between now and then, we will establish roughly about 200 farmers plus. All is tablo, all get up is Highlands. Side lo Goroka, he got Popla, Pipeline village lo stop. Side lo Burawana Nara, he got all Sambla line only farming stuff. Side lo Ungai and Bena one time we got all farmer stuff. Spice and planted too much. But we look mainly lo chili, turmeric, ginger, cardamom, brown onion, garlic. But kind of turmeric here, I'm stop na I'm native plant lo PNG. But only thing was I'm something that I'm start lo bush about. That's all turmeric market lo word and big plan na in lo PNG too. I'm also old man work lo rush na finish him. Only buy him.
This la work lo spice miga me mos em height na stop so. Mi plus am base one dem all kumuna kofina kainosem. Then me looking kumu emos mi gat big la market na raise stop na mi plus am time mi plus lo market mi plus waste him. Karim ko kumu emos mi plus go market em sampla mi gim lo one talk na bot ino plant line all by. So coffee em mi gat fopla munta sole emos iga emos em big la market lik emos also export him go lo oasis na kainosem so emos 8 months em mi plus safana mi plus. Mino bin salimet bat saul sambla line ol salim mi looking mol kisim money na then em lugotim molo nongo time this la 8 plamun osa na mi gata mas lo planim this na now Mr. Lo working lily farming lo mi so mi planim mol tomalik baret mi planim em 21 baret na then inside lo coffee em plasim go em ba making mos 26 baret na mo time lo milo dig na kainosem mitin so mi ba give 1 good kilo.
Last year, September 2017, we started processing. Na supply mo kada supermarket in Selo Goroka. All kada main supermarket we supply. Na some mini supermarket. 6 pla all hotels. Na 2 pla restaurant we supply.
When I'm oasis all spices, I'm come plenty PNG customer almost I want something I'm stuck inside. But product of PNG straight now also I want something I'm working. It's like kind so all man of favorite team. All look name logam ginger, turmeric powder, chili powder. All look him na all like stretch all time all testing all nice doll na. Work is plenty customer favorite teams la.
People can go lo lay na more speed now yet, but problem is people no enough machinery lo processing mo kada this all spices. Just one plus single machinery blow powder. Powdering or product but wet processing na drying na kind something and planting machine by people need them roughly about 21 machine or something and me know how this all get or some now art law make him this last so me or some stacked up like now yet. Our support lo farmer and good like because farmer interest problem was they want to connect this production to the market. Only on a production nothing. So need plolia. So time me like working extension work working seedling and give more man kind of same working nursery na. In 2015 alone me working 18,000 all seedlings. Lo chili alone. So this la me distribute him. All man kisim na planning but because some laziness na ano sem. Some I dropping but some all need money and more growing na only come back na selling again lo me. So we buying again dry him lyric na some sort him out, grade him kind of some now rouse him moisture good. Process him sell him go supermarket. This la project now me roni me support him idea na think the Prime Minister where now I'm talk or by me try him lo support him all non-extractive industries. Na by me increase him export na decrease him import. So what we are doing right now exactly what Prime Minister talk me blog. import me replace him now.
Welcome back. Journeying over 11,000 kilometers, the Bougainville House of Representatives Parliamentary Committee on Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, visited Jiwaka Province to see first-hand infant industries. MTV's correspondent in Mount Hagen, Vasina Tayama, with more on this story.
On a mission to capture the essence of the Sustainable Development Goals, the Autonomous Region of Bougainville Government sent a delegation to Jiwaka Province recently to learn from what the province is offering. Despite being a new province, Jiwaka is proving to be a role model in showcasing that the collective effort of a few like-minded people can have impacts beyond their provincial boundaries. The delegates visited Kujib Nazarene Hospital to see and know the functions of the church-run hospital. They've also visited women's group and know how like-minded women come together and raise funding to sustain their living.
I'm not expecting this something on my walking, but when I'm something I'm touching me through, when I'm something on my walking penis inside long bed size. I'm talking me along this Halivim gaming body, give him long all. Long 50,000 kina long already starting one building long all, two long all kind like something all walking inside long community long all as a women's group long all go inside long passing long saving money, which is SME.
One of the highlights was the visit to Domil in the Nondugul area. Domil is a community where locals come together and farm cassava to produce stock feed, while at the same time they're doing poultry farming. The community focuses on small and medium enterprises to sustain their living. In a recent documentary about Domil called Driving the Change, it showed PNG and the world what this isolated community in a remote place can do to improve its livelihood and live in peace.
Now we go on renewable energy, we like on solar power, where we like some quote penis, we nablo with this we nablo working feed mill, na tu nablo free mol kagaro kilo chila na we like an inablo karam kilo market na we just very tasol na sampla partners or side like lo tinti long fight when rural poverty. Na like help mol triangular no place na talk lo government talk lo SME mi plan SME mi plan micro SME mol na line but mi plan triangle one family got really block garden na emba na plan really kasaba emba na block at one box kakaro.
The Global Vision Agenda 2030 is a vision to achieve no poverty, access to quality health, education, clean water, fair working and living conditions, and a sustainable environment. The vision seems challenging, but it is a task the Bougainville House of Representatives has taken on. Last year, they established a parliamentary committee on sustainable development goals. They are the first parliament in the Pacific Islands to have a committee specifically on the SDGs.
We must unite. Olsem work na unity tasol. And by halipim you Lokamapim, strong pla community, strong pla family, strong pla province, strong pla district, and strong pla country.
One of the committee's core functions is to ensure that development priorities and plans for the Autonomous Region of Bougainville Government work towards the ideals and values captured in the 17 SDGs. This is a vision which the committee knows they cannot achieve alone. The committee, UNDP, and the Jiwaka Provincial Government hopes to strengthen their partnership and learn from each other.
We can look sabe, how best we can empower it on legally beginning yourself. So that behind them, only can give me every law and order. So one time this plan me black I'm looking, whenever something me black can kiss me go back.
Facilitator UNDP was pleased with the partnership. UNDP Deputy Resident Representative Tracy Venings said the partnership showed that both governments are interested in supporting community-based approaches to development.
Welcome back to Olsem Wanem. In this final segment, we place the spotlight on the social media platform and how journalists should go about in using this platform. This was one of the topics of discussion at the recent 2018 Pacific Media Summit in Nukua'lofa, Tonga. In order to maintain public trust, freedom of speech, and the credibility of the news media, striving for accuracy, fairness, and disclosure of all essential facts is vital practice that must be upheld by journalists. With the introduction of the social media platform, journalists who were present for the 2018 Pacific Media Summit in Tonga were reminded to strive for objectivity and to clearly distinguish between opinion and fact.
Basically, I think our basic code of conduct or practice for journalism still applies to whatever medium you use or platform that you use to for disseminating information or news. I think our challenge really is not within us, but is how the social media has opened up the platform to anybody can use social media to post whatever they want to say. And so most of our constitutions provide for freedom of expression. And then it poses the need and the challenge to us in the media industry to organize ourselves and to help the society to, while they have free, easy access to these platforms, it is our responsibility to educate them on how to use them responsibly. We in the media, we know we have our ethics, how we follow up stories, how we use the social media as news tips. And then we verify those information before we publish them.
Journalism still must be responsible in ensuring there are facts that they are writing or broadcasting or televising. If there are no facts and much of the story is opinionized, then there is a problem. We can't opinionize issues or people because people's integrity is protected by law. In PNG, the law on defamation has been changed. It is no longer a civil matter. It is now a criminal matter under the PNG Cybercrime Code law, which was passed in 2016.
Mr. Stevens pointed out the importance of national media associations to carry out refresher trainings for journalists to verify tips they get from the social media platform before publishing the information for public consumption.
There are some points that are raised during our discussion here that there are people who actually just go to the Facebook or Twitter and they publish whatever that comes on those platforms. But again, it comes to the need for our national media associations to re-establish themselves and to be empowered to do awareness to the general public on how to use social media, and also to do refresher training for in-house, for journalists working in-house, to remind ourselves on the need to follow up on tips instead of just doing cut and paste.
Journalists must have an understanding of how things work in their countries and report in context.
It is very important for young journalists that learning the basics on how to find stories, but then develop it according to your way. You know how stories are told in your respective countries, and that's where you capitalize on. Because we've seen through experience that when foreign journalists come into our islands and they just come and report anyhow they want, according to their system, it causes more problem than causing resolutions to issues in the Pacific. And for those who do business in the media, they like that. They like to create issues so they can continue to report on, and they're selling paper or selling advertising on mediums. But I'd like to encourage the Pacific journalists to stand strong and tell our own stories our way and stick to telling the stories. Let the commercial part of our operations to our commercial departments or sales and marketing. But we as journalists, just tell the story. Don't create the story to sell a paper. Just tell the story straight, and I think that's the message that I'd like to give to all the young journalists coming up.
And that's all the time we have for this week. Join us same time next week. In the meantime, if you have any comments or stories you would like to share with us, please send us an email via the address now showing on your screen, or visit our Olsem Wanem Facebook page. Until then, I'm Florence John Duo. It's goodbye for now.